essentially the squad just came through the storm wall, and this is the start of their journey here into Dubai. So this is a distress signal that they found from this faction, the Damn 33rd, that was in Dubai helping out with the evacuation when the sandstorms hit. So they refused to leave when they were called out because they wanted to stay behind and help out the people that couldn't make it out of the city. And their evacuation, we're starting to see some signs of it here. So the squad was called into Dubai after a distress signal was heard here in Dubai that they did not expect. Awesome. So the squad kind of gets their first view of Dubai here. And you see down here on the road, this caravan of survivors didn't make it out of the city. Start to see some dead soldiers here that were on lookout for the Damn 33rd. You can see that storm wall back behind us there. So we're going to rappel down and try and find that distress beacon. One of the things that's really interesting about Dubai is the fact that there's so much opulence and wealth there. So you see these cars, you're seeing a lot of sports cars and just really luxury vehicles mixed in with the Humvees here that were helping out with the evacuation. So that's really interesting with a cover shooter. You're not really taking cover on these blocky concrete blocks as you see in a lot of other games. We actually use Dubai to our advantage here a lot. So you're taking cover on sports cars, and then later on when you get further into Dubai, there's a lot of crystal and gold objects, just really amazing, opulent art pieces and things like that that come into the combat as well. So you can see a reference to Sheikh Zayed Road there. That's actually a road that runs down the center of Dubai that we follow once we get further into the game. It's a 16-lane highway. It's just an amazing highway that has a canyon of skyscrapers on both sides. So you'll see that as we get further into Dubai. So here Adams actually reveals a fresh corpse of the Damn 33rd. So there's definitely some US soldiers that have survived in this battalion that's somehow still alive here in Dubai. And now we start to see the first survivors actually that are outside of the military.
My name is Captain Mark Walker. We're looking for survivors.
We're definitely skeptical of the presence of the US soldiers here. It's also the area where we introduce some of the sand mechanics in the game. So if you see that bus above the survivors there is filled with sand, this is one example of how you can use that to your advantage in the game, causing the sand to rush out of the bus and crush the enemies. That also comes into play in a lot of other ways too. You might notice a little bit later, if you throw grenades into anything that's covered in sand, they'll actually kick up really large sand clouds that'll stun the enemies as well. And then later on you have the chance to fight within those sandstorms that continue to rage within Dubai, that continue to brutalize the landscape and really transform it. And that changes the combat a lot. This is our stun squad command tutorial, which is one of a few different squad commands the player has access to. So throughout the game, the squad will recognize if the player is pinned down and will offer that contextually to the player.
Out the back. Grenade! Take cover! Where's he hiding?
So here you'll see the first attack command that I'm able to give. And if you'll notice Lugo here on the right, he'll contextually use his sniper rifle in this case. He's the squad sniper. And in other cases with the attack command, Adams, who's a demolitions expert, will use frag grenades or other explosives and a shotgun at close range. So they'll sort of react intelligently to the context of the squad command you've given.
Another group coming out of that cargo container.
it was really important to us that these squad mates were more than just gameplay tools, that they were narration tools as well. So these are characters that we want to build a strong relationship with throughout this journey. And that relationship between the squad mates really begins to break down in an interesting way, and it's manifested in the way that they talk to each other and react to the squad commands as well that the player gives.
Thought we were rescuing people.
All right, so we had a chance to finally
You're gonna have to talk fast, boss.
reach these American soldiers that are members of the Damn 33rd here and get some information from them that's going to lead us deeper into Dubai, and it's going to start to unravel some of the mysteries that are here. So Spec Ops The Line is coming out for the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, and the PS3 on June 26th.